In this video, we're going to discuss the global modifier behavior. And to do so, I've taken a job at this gas station, this kind of old abandoned gas station. They've asked me to clean it up. So there's litter all over the place, and I'm just going to collect the garbage. And as I do so, if you look at the top right, you can see I've collected one plastic so far, and I can pick this up. And I've collected a little bit more plastic, and here's some glass, and pick that up. This chair is made out of plastic and metal, so I pick that up, I get a little bit of metal and a little bit of plastic. Same thing with these bottles. So you get the idea. As I'm interacting with these objects, my values are increasing. Let me show you how that works. So naturally, all of the objects that I'm interacting with have the global modifier behavior. I'm just going to show you this one because it's got the two values included on it. So we'll start at the top. E to collect is standard for anytime you want to interact with an object. The E button is kind of hard-coded, so that's the way you interact with it. The collect text is just what it's going to say when you collect that object. So obviously for a glass bottle, I put glass collected. This, because it had two materials, I said plastic and metal collected, just so it's clear that you're getting both. The pickup range is just how close you have to be to the object in order to interact with it. And then you have up to 3 values that you can modify at any given time. In my case, I've only selected 2 of the 3, but that was really just for demonstration. You might have a more complex item, that has multiple materials like a TV or something like that, in which case you maybe want to have more than just 2. You can have up to 3, and you can affect each one independently from the other. So here you can see I was getting 4 plastic and 6 metal. And then for the third, I just didn't select anything. You could also select none. It's the same thing. Then you have the health modifier. So in addition to collecting the plastic, theoretically, I could also increase my health. In this case, it really didn't make any contextual sense to do that, so I didn't bother. But you could have it affect a user global and health at the same time. And in both cases, it would either be add or deduct. So you would either be deducting from or adding to the global values or the health in that case. When activated, is a drop down that allows you to do more than just collect the object. So when you interact with this, when you activate this behavior, I selected do nothing because I didn't really need anything else to happen. But you could also hide something or show something or destroy something. So if I had this linked to something else and I wanted it to destroy that something else, then I could do so. And then that object would be destroyed at the same time that it interacted with this object. Then you have the prompt text. Now the prompt text, you have local and screen. Local just means local to the object or nearby the object. Screen is usually what I chose, and it just shows it there at the bottom center of the screen. Then you have the item highlight. You have a couple different options here. I like to choose outline personally, but you can also choose shape, which would highlight the entire shape of the object, or you can use icon. And if you use icon, then you get whatever icon is selected here. So you can see this icon would make sense because you're picking the item up, but you can use whatever icon you have available. And then lastly, I have a sound slot for what does it sound like when you interact with this object. So I just use the generic pickup sound for each of these things. But that's it. That's the global modifier behavior explained. If you enjoyed the video or if you learned anything new, be sure to click the like button down below. It helps me out. If you're new here or if you just haven't subscribed yet, we'd love to have you stick around. And lastly, if you'd like a notification for whenever new videos are posted, just click the bell icon and that'll let you know when a new video is ready. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. I always appreciate that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, don't forget, there's written documentation on every behavior, even the ones I haven't covered yet in video format, on my website at www.bloodmooninteractive.com. Be sure to check that out. And if you'd like to learn more, maybe check this video out next.